Holy Emmanuel, I Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. King shall join thy strength, O Lord, and in thy salvation, O greatly shall he rejoice. For thou hast given him his heart desire, and thou hast not withholden the request of his lips. Selah, Rastafari, my Lord. What are the police and the Prime Minister? Which one have more power? The Prime Minister. But if the police not carry out the orders given by the Prime Minister, it can't go out.
No, but the police is an individual.
The Prime Minister is an individual too.
Where you can't think that we can't unite themselves without the Prime Minister unite.
No, the police can't unite without the Prime Minister.
They have the ability to unite themselves.
So them not have the ability to unite themselves, man.
Well, they would have to talk to the people and talk to ease with the people. Police are just one group of people say that they can't get
under the advice of the Prime Minister.
The police are under the advice of the Prime Minister.
Yes. But the police, according to their duty, also have the power to enforce the law on the Prime Minister if the Prime Minister violates the law of the country.
That means the police have more powers than the Prime Minister.
If them did unite.
Because hear what I'm saying, right? If the Prime Minister say the police must lock up everyone for marijuana, and the police decided that they are not going to do that, the Prime Minister would have to get off of his seat or him try use the army. That is the only two options the Prime Minister have now. The army and the police.
The police is acting what you call what would we call it? They will be committing an act of
if the police does not obey the words of the Prime Minister, they are committing acts of treason. They are committing acts of treason.
Because they are fighting against, going against the law of
the land.
Yes, the
so
law. So
who then is gonna prosecute the police for committing acts of treason? Since there is the police who do the prosecution, because the soldier cannot do prosecution.
But the soldier can be given order by the Prime Minister.
Truly, but to make an arrest. To make an arrest.
Yes.
Okay, I hear what you said. But I still think that the police and the soldiers, have more powers in their hand than the Prime Minister, than anyone in the country. For example, I was watching a movie them called 2012, right? When you watch that movie carefully, when all of the world leaders was escaping on the big ship where them said if go to Africa, for Africa alone the ship end up, right? Because all China did sinking at the movie, the whole world sinking at the movie, and go Africa themselves left back, right? So when the Prime Minister tell the police and the soldiers to lock off certain road or certain square or certain town, and don't let the people them know that they are going away, but them don't tell the police that they are going away now. Them just give the police the order, say go and lock off certain town and certain road, and when the police go and lock off the roads and the town, all the police and the soldiers get drowned in the water because they met the Prime Ministers and the big boy them escape and them get drowned. So you see the authority where the police and the soldiers have? You see it, Priest Lamont?
Yeah.
The police and the soldiers have authority can make the Prime Minister get away and the rest of the people suffer.
So when them
the
govern.
police and the soldiers,
But a
they are
large group of
acting
people
for the
unite.
government, as long as they are not revolting against the government, in the sense that they may be leading a coup against the government,
Yeah.
they would, of course, try to protect the heads of the country over the
Yeah.
ordinary population.
Yeah, but that show you say that what you see in the movie. Show you say that the police and the soldiers can kill them own self and let the prime minister and the big boys get away.
That is
Kill
because
the whole massive, including their own self, and let the big boy them get away.
yeah, them acting-
What you mean?
That's why you see in many country. That's why you see in many country. The police and hold on, Jacques. That's why you see in many country, the police and the soldiers overrule what the high authorities said. Some country, the soldiers lead a revolution against the government because what the government are telling them to do, they see that is oppression against the people. You understand? So for example now, the police, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness and the opposition leader Mark Golding tell the police themselves to lock up everyone who in Jamaica who them say not wearing masks. They have the police and have the powers to lock up everyone who disobeying the COVID-19 protocols, right? But the police are not doing that because the police say the government is just oppressing the poor people. It's just an oppression of the poor, you know. So when you look at it, the police know said they have mother and father who is poor people too, who live in the ghetto, who facing the same tribulation as even the police and the soldiers. So sometimes they have to give and take. Islam.
yeah, that is when the police working in alliance and sticking to their duty or
To serve the people, because the police have a duty to serve the people, to protect and serve the people, you know.
Sure, but in terms of
So when the government tell you to carry out something that you know cannot work for the people or is not going to work, then you have the authority to say, no, I'm not gonna do this because I am here to protect and serve and reassure.
now, if the government says it's good for the people, the police will have to agree because the police
Not
work.
every time, Free Slamon. The police don't have to agree once the government say it is good. And that I am telling you. That's why I'm not cutting you, Free Slamon. That's why in many countries you have soldiers overrule what the government said and lead a coup against the government. Soldiers and police do
Yeah,
that.
that's why I say if they believe that government is not operating right,
Yeah.
and then if the masses
Are talking, are crying
and
out.
the police would automatically become a part of the
Massive. Yeah.
So then they can, in many instances, they lead revolt and to show their opposition against the government.
Naturally.
Understand?
Sure.
So in other words, if the majority of the people that are talking and they are acting on the majority's behalf,
Yeah.
then they would claim to be working for the people.
True.
None the least, the government will still see the police as
a threat.
as breaking the law or
Yeah.
being disloyal to their duty.
Surely.
So
But at the end of the day, it come back down to the police and the people, you know. Because as long as the people and the police say it cannot work, it make no sense if the government, issue these orders because the police are not gonna carry them out.
The police cannot just not carry them out just like that. It has to be
It has to be a revolution.
Yes.
It has to be a coup or a revolution. The police can't just say to the government, you give us these orders and we are not carrying them out. But them can say that to the government indirectly, but
Yes,
not directly.
They have forums and they have hierarchy in the police system that could say these orders are
Not working or against the rights of the people.
And so forth.
Truly.
If it is at that level, you know.
Yeah.
But it's in most cases policies that are made by the government will be observed
By the
by the
police.
police.
I agree. But it don't must.
They don't have to.
Sure.
They can decide not to carry as human beings and subject of the country and people of the country.
Yeah.
But and surely it will be seen that they are going against their duty description, their job description.
Sure.
But of course, the police and the soldiers are known to be the people that always lead coups and